Hello and welcome to Long Time No See, the podcast, coming to you from Gold Diggers Recording Studios in Los Angeles, California. We'll be getting to know some of your favorite comedians a little bit better, and so will they. Each week's guests have no idea who the other guests will be, so without further ado, please remove your blindfolds and introduce yourselves.
Hey. Hi. I'm Nacya. I don't think we met before.
I haven't met you.
No, I'm Nacya. Nice meeting you.
I'm Brandi.
Nice meeting you, Brandi. Sorry about my dog.
Okay, I was like,
He's racist.
I was thinking that, and I was gonna say that when I walked in. I was like, this is how I used to be in black people, being around black people.
He's black too, though.
We'll start off nice and quick. What was your most recent bomb, and how did it compare to your worst bomb?
You wanna start?
You could go. It's so.
I don't really remember when was my last bomb, to be honest. I remember when I didn't do as great as I thought I would.
We can do that.
But I don't remember when. I remember just not feeling, oh, this could have been better. You know? Let's see. I can tell you I did chocolate sundaes this Sunday, and I was really happy about it. And it went better than I expected, but I didn't finish with my best joke because I didn't want to run the light. And I was so mad at myself.
You should have ran the light. That would have been very black Sundays of you.
Right?
Chocolate
I know,
Sundays.
but I wanted to be respectful to the booker. I was like,
but then they would have booked you more. They'd be like, oh, she gets it.
right? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, they usually don't book people like me. So I wanted to be like...
it depends on your material.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They book other races
to add
if
a
the
little
material is
to
saucy.
it. Yeah, we want that sauce.
They don't book me anymore, so maybe I need
They don't?
I need to write more black material. I don't know.
That's weird.
Because I'm black.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, they're like, yeah, we don't want to hear what she has to talk about. Let's book Nacya.
What happened?
What happened with mine?
They just haven't booked you.
I haven't hit them up. Girl, they would book me if I called them.
Okay,
I'm
for sure.
This is a joke, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't tell
I
you.
know
So serious.
Lonnie.
You're a good actress.
I
was like, what's happening?
am. I
You're
am.
gorgeous
Dramatic
and
only.
funny.
Thank you.
I thought I was the only one. Okay.
Girl, we out here.
Do you have a bomb, Brandi?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Okay.
hear it.
So, I don't remember the last time I bombed. I just remember having. I feel like most of my sets, I'm always like, oh, I could do better. I'm just really hard on myself.
But that's good.
Yeah.
That keeps you going. I think it's better to be like this than to be like, oh, this was amazing. I had a great set.
Oh, delusional?
Yeah.
I
We don't want
have
that.
been delusional before. Okay, so I'll tell you my worst bomb, but I will say, like, maybe last week sometime somebody came up to me in the bar and was like, oh my God, Renee. And I was like, who the fuck is Renee? And Renee is the name that I use when I don't like my set.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
so I was like, thank you, I'm Renee. She's like, I saw you in Chicago years ago. I was like, oh, I bombed that night. That's why you're calling me Renee.
That makes sense.
I'm Brandi. Nice to meet you. But no, my worst bomb, I was actually in Chicago, south side of Chicago, at Jokes and Notes, auditioning for something. And Anthony Anderson was there, Deion Cole were there. They were sitting in the front booth. And I don't know what I was auditioning for. I don't know if it was like open for them or like a JFL show. I don't know what it was for, but they were there. And it was like early on, like at least like under 5 years. So at this point I was just like recycling, like doing my jokes as if I was like a robot in my mirror and not really gauging for crowd reactions. And so I was like on autopilot. So in my head and at home when I practiced, the crowds were going crazy at certain points in my jokes. So when I'm on stage, I'm just like da-da-da-da, giving them a pause break for applause. Was no applause. Just like giving them all this space for me to kill it. And like literally so delusional. When I got off stage, it was like this lady who was like trying to like wave down the waiter, and I thought she was giving me a high five. I'm like high-fiving people who are not trying to high-five me, and I'm like, yeah, I fucking killed it. I know I'm getting a call back. And my friend comes up to me, my homeboy, B-Self, and he's like, yo, you real brave. And I'm like, why? I was like, that was so good. And he was like, did you just see what I just saw? Like, I bombed. I went to my car and listened to my set. I got no fucking laughs.
Damn,
I was delusional because it was like I had practiced it, and I was like, in
your head, it was happening.
Yeah, and I
It
was
happening.
like, I manifested a great show, whether it happened or not.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, that's when I was like, oh, you gotta pay attention to people when you're performing.
Yeah, that makes
didn't do
sense.
that.
That makes
So
sense.
that was the worst one.
What is something that a lot of people love but you just don't get?
Love.
Yeah.
But you just don't get?
Yes.
What's that game that people think they are actually in the military and they're like obsessed with that game.
Fortnite?
That video game?
Fortnite? Is that it?
Is that it?
Call of Duty.
Ugh. If somebody tells me, "Oh, I love Call of Duty," I'm like, "You done? I can be friends with you."
Like girls tell you that too?
Yes.
Girl, who you
I'm
be
like,
hanging out with?
lesbians.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That'll do it. Something that people love that I just am like okay with. That I don't get.
You just don't get.
I'm probably gonna get like pushback from this. People are gonna be coming for me. And I get it, and I check this out. I love Beyonce. I've seen her in concert, but the Renaissance just wasn't for me.
Okay, why was that? I just saw it 2 days ago.
It wasn't my favorite work of hers. I don't like that type of music. It doesn't matter who
You know,
does it.
I went with somebody that offered me a ticket, or I don't know if he bought it or not. Doesn't matter. But
Did you sleep with him after?
No. Fuck
okay,
no.
well he didn't.
You
Probably didn't buy it.
You think I would sleep for Beyonce? No, you need to at least buy me a fucking house or put me on a TV show. Then maybe I would.
Okay, it's gotta be a good TV show though, because they not paying now.
A good one, like Modern Family, something
Yeah.
like for 10 years. It's like, oh, this is gonna be.
Well,
up
I
for
know
10
guys
years,
are like offering tickets to shows for like vagina.
No. My vagina is worth more than that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just met you. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I do not know what.
But listen to this. I said that I was not into Beyonce that much. I said I love her because she's an icon, right?
Yeah.
And I admire her.
Right.
But it's like I don't really care for the music either. But I want to come see for her. I want to support that. You know.
Yeah.
And he was so pissed. He was like, "This was a waste of ticket." He said in his mind it was a waste of ticket because he didn't get no pussy. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's really what it was. He's
He
like,
was
I could have took somebody that would have
salty.
bust down for this.
Exactly.
you around here not busting down. But I had so many friends who went, and I saw her and Jay-Z on the Run tour. I've seen Jay-Z in concert 3 times. I'm really
awesome.
excited to go see 50 Cent. And I'm just like, I like rappers. And so I like Destiny's Child, but I'm just not into it, and it just feels overwhelming. She's like telling you what to wear. Everybody knows all the songs. Everybody's like screaming the whole time. I'm like, this sounds like going to see her sounds exhausting.
I understand. Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want to go.
I can see that.
So
yeah.
I had the option to choose between free Beyonce tickets and free Drake tickets, and I went to saw
Of
Drake.
course, I would have gone to Drake too.
Yeah, he
To
wasn't
me-
great either, but
No,
I had
he
a good
wasn't?
time. No, he was singing.
Oh, ugh.
Like he was
They didn't
singing, and I was
auto-tune
like,
it?
but I'm just like, you rap all your songs. Why are you up here singing? And then like in
Damn.
the middle of one of his songs, he starts singing Genuine. I'm like, that's not your
The
song.
fuck?
He
He was
starts singing like Rap
He
That
was-
Pony.
You see, delusional.
Yeah, he
Delusional.
was like, I'm killing it, and I was like, boo! Turn the
I like
track
that.
on. What
I
are you
like
doing?
that.
He was, yeah.
It was tough, huh?
He gave away a Chanel purse though.
Oh,
so
damn.
just like some
How
girl-
many, though?
Just one.
Ugh,
But she was
okay.
like, "It's my birthday."
Okay.
That's how you get it. So
Okay.
if you ever get floor seats, it's like, "It's my birthday, Drake."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have to show a titty or two as
Or
well.
I mean, 2. Maybe.
Most likely two for a Chanel purse.
Yeah, because if you just tell me one, I'm be like, "What the other one?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're sisters, not twins. You don't want to see both at the same time.
What do you think everyone should try once?
Anal.
I was gonna say threesome.
Yeah.
That's important.
All right.
But I'm okay if you. But like, as a man, I'm okay if men don't. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm okay with my man never tried a threesome. I'm like, go sit the fuck down.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never had this threesome, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe I would. I don't know. I feel like it would.
So
be a
you're
lot of
thinking
hands
something
and a lot of
everybody.
work.
So basically, you're just
But I'm
you're just
manifesting. I'm
listing things that you
manifesting.
want to try.
Hey, listen. Live, say for the life you want to
Yeah,
live, right? So
yeah.
I'm like, I would like to try it.
2
of course.
guys.
I don't
or-
want to die.
2 guys or 2 girls.
I don't know. It depends how drunk I am.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd be scared of 2 guys. I'd be like, listen, one of y'all
like-
gotta take a break.
Yeah. You got
am
a tag
tired.
team. No, you got a tag
I
team.
am tired.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
If you weren't in comedy, what would you be pursuing?
I would be a gold digger. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you're not off to a good start if you're not fucking for Drake tickets. I mean, Beyonce tickets. Yeah.
I know, but that's different. I would be a high gold digger. So like Beyonce tickets is not enough.
Yeah.
You know?
But you gotta start at the bottom.
No. Look at me. I don't start at the bottom.
You say, bro, I'll start in the middle. I want
Girl.
a car first.
Yeah, exactly. No. That's for ugly girls. I'm beautiful.
Okay, I love that.
Thank you.
I would, yeah, I wouldn't take free Beyonce tickets, so I feel you on that. Unless it was, no, okay. So I'd probably be, like, in real life. Okay. Because in fake life, I'd be a con artist.
Okay.
But it's harder to do it now, but I'd be, like, one in the 80s. It was real
Oh, yeah.
easy. Catch Me If You Can. You just like
I like that.
using paper airplanes and making checks. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
But now I would probably be a DJ.
A
I
DJ?
feel like I'm so much better than every DJ out here.
I agree.
Yeah. You think I am
think
too.
I don't know you as
You're
a
supposed to
DJ,
say,
but I
yeah.
assume that
Like, you just-
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, you got something. It's like a je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it is, but you're good at something. You know,
Because
besides
I'm already
comedy.
not playing Renaissance. So
Oh, that's what it is.
yeah.
Do you have a pre-show ritual?
I like to have like a dirty martini, but Lisa Lampanelli told me you shouldn't do that because otherwise it becomes a habit, you know? So I don't do the dirty martini anymore. I do 10 push-ups because I have a little toxic man inside of me. And by inside of me, I mean my heart, not my vagina. So I need to do 10 push-ups before I get on stage.
in place of the dirty martini.
Yeah, yep.
What is that? How does that work?
Because it helps me with my anxiety.
Oh, okay. You have to
You
get
know?
something out.
Yeah, it helps me
Okay.
with my anxiety, and then I'm like ready.
Okay.
And if there's a DJ in the show, I'll ask him to put some fun music so I can shake my ass all the way up to the stage.
That's always
that
fun.
helps. Yeah.
I started my last show in the back of the room with the music playing. And I walked to the front like it was a concert.
I love that.
I loved it.
If I didn't know you, which I don't, and I saw you doing that, I
Yeah.
would fall in love with you right
Yeah,
away.
I was like, oh, y'all love me. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
my concert it's just comedians here. It's a concert. But mine is napping. I like to save all my words, all my energy. And people are like, what do you like to do before your show? I'm like, please leave me alone so I can go to sleep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I like to wake up like, which is usually why I'm late to most shows.
Okay.
But I like to take a nap before. It's just, I don't like talking, like on the
Okay.
phone to people. Like just,
okay. You like saving. I ignore that I have a show, and then like 1 hour before, I'm like, okay, we're getting this.
no, I have to have energy because I'm just always sleepy. And it's
Okay.
like on stage, I feel very
Are you
energetic.
sleepy right now?
I could go to sleep.
Okay. You can take a nap if you like.
I love glove naps. I just drink coffee too. I'll still go to sleep.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's my thing.
What pisses you off instantly?
Men telling me to smile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like be like, you smile, motherfucker. But like,
Exactly.
they like hitting women with bricks and shit now. I'm just gonna fucking smile.
Oh, yeah. I saw that video as well.
Yeah, I'm like, I hate when men tell me to smile. I'm like, to me, it just seems very selfish because like you don't know if my grandma just died. Like you don't know what I'm
You don't know
going
if
through.
I have lack of teeth.
Right.
Like, you don't know anything.
You don't even know.
I don't like when men tell me anything at all. So,
Sometimes I like to be told stuff. So that's,
no.
yeah.
I mean, depends.
I'm not gonna listen, but try, baby, try.
I like that. That's important. Things that piss me off. We know when people say, I'm dead. I hate that.
Well, you want them to say I'm unalive?
No, don't say that. Just be like, just laugh. But don't say
Yeah.
I'm dead. Like, I don't get that. It's annoying.
Is it because
Or when they say LOL. Like, you
they
know,
say that out loud?
yeah,
That's weird.
it is, right? Maybe they are autistic. I don't know.
I'm not laughing at that.
Okay. You got to cut that. I don't want to be canceled.
If you could recast your favorite movie with comedians now, who would be in it?
What's a fucking
Could-
favorite movie?
Can it be a sitcom?
Yeah.
Okay, I would do The Office.
That's a TV show.
I know. That's why I
fine.
said
We
a
can do
sitcom.
TV.
Sitcom,
Oh, you said
like-
can't. Okay, yeah, like a comedy.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong.
I mean, I'm usually right, but listen.
What's your sign?
If I tell you, you're going to hate me.
Maybe.
Do you want to guess?
No.
Gemini.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay. No, I like Virgos.
Yeah.
I'm a
Geminis are
good
okay.
Gemini because I'm from June. I'm not from July. Those are the ones who are psychopaths. I'm just like 10% crazy. Anyway, sitcom, right? Mm-hmm. Did you watch The Office?
Sometimes.
Okay, I love The Office. I'm like obsessed with The Office.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would put Seth Rogen, Tiffany Haddish.
As who?
Oh fuck, I don't remember the names of everybody. I think last time I saw it was like 5 years ago. Okay, actually,
Let's go
have
with
you
Steve
seen?
Carell. Let's just replace people.
Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows
Yes.
with the zombies, with the vampires? Have you seen that? Okay, please watch it. It's so funny. It's like
I've heard of it. I've seen clips.
oh, okay, so you know. Okay, so I would put Tiffany Haddish in the place of the lady of that actress that I don't know her name because I don't know the name of anybody. And I would put. Let me see who else would be really funny. Yeah, I think Seth Rogen would be really funny. And
As
now
who?
as the other guy, as one of the vampires. And then I would have to think about somebody. Oh, Nick Kroll as the other vampire. Okay, so there's two guys who are vampires and then a girl, right? So we already solved that out. Do you understand?
Okay.
Is my accent too weird for you?
No, I
Okay,
can
okay,
understand you. I
okay.
speak stuff.
We can add subtitles. And then there's a room for the savior. You know that savior, the one that saves them, and that would be me.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
Saying like, okay, so yeah, my favorite movie is Catch Me If You Can, and I would be Leonardo DiCaprio,
Okay.
and I would have Denzel Washington trying to be the federal agent trying to get me, and I would have Damson Idris as all of the flight attendants that I'm fucking.
Okay. I like that.
So there we go.
Perfect.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
I just was asked this recently, and mine would be to see people's intentions, true intentions.
Oh, that's a very good one. I never thought about
Somebody
that.
combated me on that though, and was like, "Well, is that a good one because people's intentions change?" And I'm like, "Well, if they change, then I could see them change."
Exactly. I agree with that. With me, I think it would be time travel.
Where would you want to go?
I would like, I could go back in time and then not do the mistakes I did, but still retain the knowledge.
Now it's like butterfly effect. Now you're
Oh.
like missing a limb and
But-
shit.
Oh,
You know?
but in this particular case, there would be no butterfly effect because
Okay.
I learned from it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then it's like,
Okay.
well,
Do you think it's like cheating? Okay. Let me see.
well, if that's what you want to do, go. I mean,
Right? I mean, no,
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying,
You
you
know what?
might be here now missing teeth. Like,
Right?
who knows?
Damn, you're right. I think maybe I could read people's thoughts, but that's a little bit like knowing their intentions at the same time, isn't it? That would be a little bit like yours.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Because what if the intentions things were just like a glow? Like it's like, it's like a blue glow.
Like an
a
aura.
green- Yeah.
Yeah.
Some-
But it would be only if I wanted to, though. Like I could
that's-
read your thoughts only if I want to, because otherwise everybody's talking. It's awful.
Like a ghost reader.
Yeah, we don't want that.
All the spirits.
What changes have improved your life so much that you wish you did it sooner?
I think when I start posting more content of my comedy on Instagram, because I had a few videos going viral, and I get a shit ton of followers because of that. And I think it was more like, oh shit, she is funny. Because I was so scared of like, oh, what if it's not funny enough?
Right.
What if it's not good enough? But once I started posting, I got a lot of work from it.
Right. I think that's good too, because I used to have that same concern. Because it was like, oh, well, if I post this, then they come see me. And it's like, well, literally, the joke is 8 minutes. They only saw 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, they'll find other parts funny.
Agreed.
I don't know if I have anything I wish I'd done sooner. I wish I had, nah, just that. That's good.
Overrated, underrated cities to perform in.
Overrated is LA.
I agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah, overrated is LA.
I like New York. You can get on stage like 5 times a night if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You could pay your rent with that and just enjoy yourself.
Underrated.
I think Chicago,
Yeah.
right?
I believe so. I lived there for 7 years. Chicago's great, but I also lived in Chicago, and Chicago is definitely one of the best cities. But I don't think it's underrated. I think people know Chicago's a good place to perform.
It is. Like I feel like the circuit knows. Like
The
people
who?
who are in comedy know.
I feel like people in Chicago know too, but maybe
Yeah.
not outside of Chicago. I think my city would be, and this is just for me, and other people might disagree, but I didn't know I was gonna have such a good time in Austin.
Really?
Because like Austin's just not on my hit list of places to perform. First of all, there ain't a lot of black people there. And then it's like I performed there a couple times last year. And I was like, yo, all these shows have been extremely different. And I'm really fucking with y'all and y'all barbecue. And so
I live there, so I
You
don't
did?
see it like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe if I went on vacation or like for a weekend or something. But yeah, I used to have a show there too.
yeah.
In New York as well. And now I have it here, the Riff. You should come in and do it sometime.
Where is it?
Now it's at the Hollywood Improv.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What nights? Is it a
It's-
monthly or weekly?
It's Friday, once a month, Friday, 9:30. I had Tiffany Haddish on the last show, Ron G.
Oh, I
It
love
was a lot
Ron
of
G.
fun. Yeah, he's
nice.
really fun.
Yeah, he gives great advice too. He's dope.
You have to eat 10 pounds of food in one sitting. What is it?
Like a genre or one dish?
food. It's like a dish. And it's
Ice
10
cream.
pounds.
I think I'll get ice cream. Because you could drink it.
I could eat a whole tray of lasagna by myself, so
Oh, damn.
I'm going to go there.
What's the dumbest thing someone has ever said to you after a show?
If I dumb it down, I'll be funnier. I was like, makes sense.
Somebody came up to me and asked to take a picture of me, not with me. And like literally stood next to the person with the camera and was like, no, just you. I was like, you can Google this.
Exactly. What the fuck?
Why are you doing this to me right now?
What is something you wish other comedians would stop doing?
Not booking me. Like I don't fucking know. I don't give people advice. I don't care what other people do. It's just like, I just kind of do what feels good. And yeah, I'm just super not judgy when it comes to comics. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do because I'm going to do what I want to do.
I would say if you're a man and I don't know you, don't come for a hug.
That's a good one.
I don't like that.
Also, okay, I will say this. And this doesn't happen anymore because I'm like tenured now, I feel like. But yeah, stop thinking that you could like date me or try and like hook up with me because it's like, first of all, I have options and they're not comedians. And so like you should go sleep with fans
Yeah, exactly.
like me.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Please leave me alone.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I'm not fucking for stage time. Please get out of my face.
What's something you're sick of having to explain?
That I'm from Portugal and Portugal is in Europe, not in Brazil.
Okay. She had that right loaded and ready to go.
I'm a sniper with this shit.
What's something that I'm sick of having to explain? Just most recently that I am looking for a husband, okay? Not a good time, not a little bit of time, not a friend, none of that shit. I'm looking for a husband. Like, that's it. I'm tired of having to explain this to guys who are just like, well, maybe we could just build a friendship. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Like, I already told you what it is.
That's good.
Yeah.
You just won $1 billion. What are you still not buying?
Toaster.
Toaster.
Yeah. I don't like appliances on my space. It looks cluttered to me. I will put my toast in the oven every day. I don't like appliance. No coffee maker, no toaster.
Oh man, I love a coffee maker and a toaster.
Nope, I don't like appliances.
What I wouldn't buy a lip plumper because clearly I don't need any, and I wouldn't buy any Kim
Do
Kardashian.
you have?
No, everybody asks me if I have it. No,
That's good.
the only thing that's fake is my tits.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they're still not twins?
no.
That's okay.
No, they are twins. They are twins now, but like back in the day, I would get more cold in one side of my body, so then they would look like, one is pointing south, another one is pointing west, and it would be complicated.
What size, do you care if you tell me what size you went from to what size you are now?
I was like, I think like a 36B,
Okay.
but now I just use a sports bra, but I have 430 ml, which is quite big. So it's like, imagine a basketball.
But what size is it now?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Because I use a
You
sports
don't
bra.
even wanna
I use
check.
an M.
Okay.
So that's what I was going to say. Imagine an athlete, basketball athlete hand.
Yeah.
So I checked that last time. It's a full hand.
Because you use this hand.
Of course.
Okay, great. This is great.
What is one thing that people wouldn't believe was true about you?
I think people get surprised when I say I used to be married.
Oh, I wouldn't.
See?
I would believe it though. I'm like, no,
Oh, I'm a
never.
beautiful woman, okay?
Yeah, no, but I mean,
I told my
who would
parents,
not?
they were very disappointed. They were like, oh, this is so bad. Like you turning 30. And I'm like, Mom, the first marriage was just for practice. Like I'm going to have at least 5 more. But
That's good.
thank you.
You said 5. Damn. Wouldn't believe about me. Maybe that I had never taken acting classes before I was on TV. Yeah, people are surprised when they hear that.
Because you're natural.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
then I
I
was
like
like, oh,
that.
I think I'm gonna keep doing this. Let me go take an acting class now. Yeah.
Favorite restaurants and what makes them so good?
Well, obviously, because I'm Portuguese, I like Portuguese food. So Portuguese restaurants. Because it
What kind of
reminds
food
me
is
of
that?
home. So it's like Mediterranean food.
Okay.
And do you know Spanish food? Like tapas and stuff? So it's kind of like that, similar. So Portugal and Spain, they're like fake twins that
Okay.
low-key hate each other.
Okay.
So they have very similar culture, but at the same time it's different. It would be like America and Canada, kind of.
But okay.
No, I mean, you speak English.
Right. Yeah.
They speak English.
Bad English, but yeah.
But with French. So
Right.
they speak Spanish. We speak Portuguese. We don't speak Spanish. They don't speak Portuguese. So
Okay.
that's the difference as well. We eat tapas, but we don't call it tapas. We call it something else.
What do you call it?
We call pratos de carnes.
Glasgow. That's good. That's really good.
So, but you know what? Good job. I like how you tried it. That's
That's
awesome.
good. That's good.
So yeah, it's like that. And you know, Cristiano Ronaldo ended up marrying a Spanish lady, so we were all pissed back in Portugal because it's like, hey, take one of us. You know, we don't need to be all in a ghetto. Like,
Yeah.
help us.
Save us.
Exactly. No.
Is there specific restaurants that you would recommend?
No, because the Portuguese in California here, the Portuguese restaurants suck.
Where
They are not
good?
authentic.
Are there authentic ones in like New York or Chicago?
In New York, for sure. Yeah, there's authentic ones in New York. So I have the quietest dog in the entire world. But today, come here, Oslo.
He is like, it is so much here.
He's exploring. What's your favorite restaurant and food?
What makes it good?
Yeah, what makes it good? Why do you like it so much?
Hi.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. What makes it good? First of all, typically for me, the service. Actually, the service goes out the window because some of my favorite restaurants have the worst service.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just like places that have like real chefs.
That
And
makes
like,
sense.
you know, it's not just like somebody that they just like hired to reheat some frozen shit, but like real chefs. Like some of the best Jamaican I had was actually in Mexico, but it was like a Jamaican man who owned a Jamaican restaurant in Mexico. He like came out and was like, "Oh, it's a real Jamaican. It's so real good," and like it was so good. But it was in Mexico.
What did you eat?
Some oxtails.
Ooh.
Worst fad you were into?
Worst what?
Fad.
What is that?
It's like
A trend?
A trend, yeah.
Like skinny jeans or belly chains.
Ugh, yeah, skinny jeans and that Avril Lavigne belt with the spikes. Gross.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God, I used to wear colored contacts.
Which color?
I don't even want to talk about it, girl. It was bad.
sorry.
It was real bad. I don't know what I was doing. That was crazy.
What inedible thing do you wish you could eat?
An edible thing you wish you could eat. Love. I wish I could eat love. You know what I mean? Have you ever loved somebody you just want to eat them up? But that's cannibalism. You can do that. But you know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I wish somebody could cook love for me, and then I would feel love the whole day. I'm like, oh my God, you care
I'm
about
so
me.
full of love.
Yeah,
That's cute.
I am cute.
Yeah. I don't know what's the inedible thing? Babies.
Oh,
You know, they're just
That's cannibalism.
really,
That's
yeah,
cannibalism,
but
girl.
just like, oh my God, I want to invite you and eat
I mean,
your-
depends on how you want to eat them. That can be pedophile.
It could be no, it could be done. No, just like their feet.
Yeah,
and
they're really
cheeks.
cute.
Yeah.
Is there a joke you've recently heard that you wish you wrote?
Oh my God, yes. And I text you after and asked you if you were looking for new people. My friend Marvin Phipps from Chicago, aka M Dubs, is on tour right now with Corey Holcomb, and he's doing this new bit, which I just think is such a unique perspective across the board. His 12-year-old, first of all, Marvin is a 40-year-old black man. His 12-year-old son just came out as gay, grew up in the south side of Chicago. And so his take on it is just so good. He's just like talking about how his son like thinks he's going to take it easy on him with house chores and cutting the grass. He's like, you better get your ass out there and shovel that snow. I got you a pink shovel. He's like, you're still doing the same chores and just like everything. And it's his perspective, but he's really supportive of his son, but he's still just like, I'm a black man from the south side of Chicago. If they try to fight you, like, you can't fight. Just kiss them in the mouth. They're going to stop. Like, it's just, it's
that.
so great. And he does like, man, he does like 15, 20 minutes on this shit. I'm like, yo, you are eating, my nigga. It's good.
I like that. So once again, something about me is that I'm very bad with names. I forget everyone's names, even my own
Tiffany
sometimes.
Haddish's name. You said her name like so well.
Oh, because I'm obsessed with her.
That's
She's like, I
great.
don't fangirl to anybody but Tiffany Haddish. I'm like, I love her. But fuck, what is the name of that comedian that has a mohawk and everybody loves him?
Theo Vaughn.
Thanks. Thank you so much. See, you knew it.
Because I want to tour with him. I love him.
Oh yeah, so he's very funny. Like
Yeah.
the first thing I'm pretty sure that if I think about it better, I would get some other jokes that are more meaningful. But I just love the way he delivered this, and not just that. I love where he did it.
I feel like I know what you're about to say, but say
Yeah,
it.
you know when he did the fashion show.
No, never mind. That's
Okay.
not it. Okay.
So when he did the fashion show and it was like really awkward, and I think that's the thing I love about him. He said, somebody of his family, I don't know, let's say it's a cousin because I don't remember verbatim, but he goes, he just got bitten by a gay guy. So let's see.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. I do
I like
remember
that a
him
lot,
saying
yeah.
that.
thought
My
it was
favorite
funny.
joke of his is when they go, what's your favorite? What's your favorite type of weed? And he's like, cocaine.
Oh yeah, I love that too.
He's just so funny.
That was funny, yeah.
What do you wish you had more time for?
I think I wish I had more time for my family to go travel and see them back in Portugal.
Oh yeah, because that's like a long flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish I had more time to like find a husband and start a family. Like I just
Damn,
I just
you're really
need,
fixated in this idea, huh?
Yeah, I need like
maybe
10
we can
more
send a
years.
message.
No, I'm already working on
Oh,
some candidates,
okay.
but it's just like getting down to crunch time now. I'm just like,
How old are you, if I
I
can
don't want
ask?
to talk about it.
Oh, damn, sorry.
But I'm just like, damn, I wish I had more time.
Off
So
camera.
this is on the front of my mind all the time. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you look beautiful, so I'm pretty sure you have a lot of candidates. I don't think that should be a worry.
Yeah, it is. It's just I didn't want to for a long time, and now I'm just like,
Yeah, that's what
I
happens.
guess I'll do it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If you could relive one moment in your life, which would it be?
Just like a moment. Fuck, that's like just a moment's 90 seconds. Yeah. Shit.
That's kind of sad because I hadn't remembered. I can't remember one time that I was like, damn, I wish I had this again. I can remember. I can remember last time I was really happy about something.
Oh no.
That's sad, right?
Is
that depressing?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, I can give you a list of things that made me happy. Would that be okay?
That's fine. We can
Okay,
do
when the Lucas brothers invited me to open for them at the
that.
Just for Laughs festival, when I got invited to be on this Netflix show, and then the writer's strike happened, but then I got invited again to another show that's going to happen in January, and it's like a really big show, so I'm excited for that shit. So that made me happy. That gives me hope, even if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It gives me hope. You know what I mean? My dog, of course, he makes me happy, and just having people like I had a very big comedian. I'm not going to say the name. I'll tell you off camera because then it sounds like I'm
Name
bragging.
dropping?
I'm bragging, and I don't like that. Let's say it was a goat, and he said, "You're very funny and you're pretty, so I know how hard it is." And I was like,
Yeah. Do you
So
think he
those.
really knew how hard it was?
"Of course not. He
Yeah.
can imagine.
I didn't think so.
He can imagine how it is." Yeah.
I think that one of my biggest moments, I guess I'll do a personal and career. So one of my biggest personal or career moments was they both happened at the same time. The career one was I went back to my college that I graduated from, which is a historically black college in Florida, and I performed on the same stage that I got my degree on, and I performed in front of 7,000 students for homecoming. And they flew me back, paid me and everything, which was great because when I was in college, I had auditioned to perform at the homecoming show, and they told me that I cursed too much. So as soon as I got on stage, I was like, guess the fuck what? And I told that story to the students. And then I guess with the same note, having graduated from that school was a moment just within me. I was the first person from my family to get a full-fledged degree, and then like my mom was there, my stepdad was there, my biological, like my whole family was there, and everybody was just super proud. And so I kind of felt like that's when I knew I was like the star of the family. So they all was just like, I was like, yeah, everybody bow down to me.
What's the worst gift you've received? Or one of them?
An engagement ring.
I could see that. Worst gift. Oh, I talk about it. I don't know if you ever see me talk about it. It was a Valentine's Day when I was in college, and the guy I was dating me and another woman. And he got us both the same Valentine's Day card. And the card said, if you want to know what number you are in my heart, open me up. And like you opened it and it said number 1. And he got us the same card.
Wow.
And I was like, you can't count. So that wasn't good.
That's funny. I like that.
You meet your 13-year-old self, but you can only tell them 3 words. What are the 3 words you say and why?
Only 3 words?
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be 3 sentences?
If you want it to be 3 sentences, we can do it.
First one would be, it's okay, you can wax your mustache off.
At 13, you're so...
Yeah. The second would be, your boobs won't grow, but you can buy them someday.
Mm.
And then the third one is, if other people, if you encounter issues with other people and you feel like you didn't do anything, like sometimes it was not you. Like people can always only love as much as they love themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are deep things.
Yeah.
I love it.
I started with the most important one.
The mustache. Mine would be don't fuck James. We're gonna start.
James?
The guy that I first slept. The guy that I lost my virginity to.
Okay, makes sense.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
I try not to. I don't want to. No.
Okay. Do you have any personal experiences?
Oh
with
yes, I do.
Can I leave? I don't like. It's like I just say my head is just not. We're not doing it.
So this is not a very scary one.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I was 18, I moved out of my hometown, and I was studying and working at the same time, and I lived in this haunted house. Okay, I lived in this haunted house. It had it was not a haunted house, it was a haunted building, but I had the whole 3rd floor, and this house had 12 bedrooms that were all locked. Only mine was open, and the mom of the landlord died there. But I only found out that later. And this day was like raining like crazy. I took a shower and I sit and I'm going to start writing, and I feel really uncomfortable. I don't know if you ever felt like this, like you're in a very crowded place, but there's nobody. Do you know how you feel like if you're in a concert? Do you know how
I don't
want to
feel this. I'm just like listening.
So like when you're in a concert, you feel like all these people around you, right? I felt like that, but there was nobody there. Okay, there was nobody there, and then I started getting cold and like cold chills, and I'm not joking. I felt I didn't drink or smoke. I felt this on my ear, like that somebody blowed on my ear, like, and all the lights went off.
Girl.
Yeah, I know. And then I called this lady that she was like a medium back in my hometown. And I call her and she just said, I'm like, hey, so something funny happened. And she goes, I'll take care of it. And then she hung up. And then like 5 minutes after, the light came back up.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know.
You said it's not scary.
I only lived there for like 1 more week and I was in denial the whole time. I was like, I made this shit up.
Oh my goodness. I've never had anything like paranormal I felt like happened to me while I was fully awake. Just like when like when I was like half asleep. You want to say something? You want to say something?
Oh God. Why are you being so mean to, like, he usually is a really good behaved, I swear.
Just like when I was half asleep, but no, I don't know. But I had, recently I was in Texas.
Okay.
And
Where did you stay?
at my best friend's house.
Okay.
And so I was out there and I was staying at my best friend's house. And, she, I had my own room. She had her own room. And she said, girl, you better close the door because if you don't close the door, ghosts will get in the bed. And I was like...
And then you stay there? You're like, okay.
No, literally, because it was like when she told me this, I had like maybe 2 shots in. I'm like a little bit drunk. It's like 2 a.m. I'm like, bitch, don't say that to me. Like, we don't want to talk about it. She's like, no, for real, ghosts. I'm like, don't say this. Like, I don't want to talk about this. I got to go. Like, don't say nothing else about it. And then come to find out, Ghost is like her aunt's dog that she was dog sitting. And so she was like, no, I mean the actual dog, Ghost. I was like, girl, because I was about to fight you. Like, stop talking about that shit right now. Like, you really need to shut up. But it was a little white dog named Ghost.
Oh, okay.
And so she put up like a doggy gate and was like, no, he will come past this and get in the bed.
Damn. I was like, what type of ghosts are these?
I know.
Christ.
Like, it's
Sassy.
Sassy. It's like,
What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Oh, that's a good one.
I like when guys make plans and they just say, like, I'm going to pick you up at 6:30. And they just make plans, you know?
This is day, not date.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
thought
This
you
is
said date too.
yeah. This
We
is
can do that
sorry.
next. We can do that next.
This is wishful thinking.
We're both just women. I'm like, I've never thought about that.
What was the question again?
What would constitute a perfect day
Oh, perfect day.
for you?
I like to wake up whenever I want to, but usually it's in the morning, like very early, like 6, 7. I like to work out because
Are you bragging?
No, I'm just saying
Okay.
that I'm very responsible and smart.
So bragging.
And and I like to work out because I mean that's how I keep my green card. And and anyway, I think just not being stressed out, but you know, since I've been in the business and I get to meet amazing people like Jack and you and that are doing their thing, for me, that is a good day. Like today is a good day because I
Yeah.
meet people that inspire me and make me believe I'm in the right track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I prefer to have that than to just have a day maybe that I was on vacation by the beach drinking, because then in the end of the day, I just feel like shit. But today, in the end of the day, yes, I drove to traffic. Yes, I had a stressful day, but I'm happy because this means I'm in the right track. So this is a perfect day for me.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be a part of your perfect day.
Of course. You're welcome.
Thank you. I feel like we have like friend mean girl energy. It's just how we talk to people though.
I like it. I like
It's
that. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, perfect day. I would just say like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Any day I'm getting some money, that's a good day to me. Like I love that. You wake up with a deposit, baby. That's always,
That's good. That's good.
That's especially if I have to do anything for it. I'm like, oh, look at that, a check. That's a good day. I wouldn't say perfect though. I would say perfect, just a harmonious day. You know, just no bad energy.
Worst date you've been on?
Worst date? Baby, I got so many of those. Oh my God.
I was once in an involuntary date with a girl that I didn't know was a date.
Are you a lesbian?
I'm bisexual, but I'm not. But I like women only on Taco Tuesday. So, but listen, my point is, if I go on a date with a girl, I already need to have in my mind that it's a date, because otherwise I'll see you as a friend. And if I go on a date with a girl and we talk about deep things and we have a good connection, then it's like, you're my friend, I can fuck you now.
Right.
It's just weird. I can't do that anymore. So it's kind of complicated. That's why I say I'm a part-time lesbian. But look, what was I saying? So I met this girl on BFF Bumble. Do you remember when that existed?
Yeah.
And I was in Berlin at this time, and we went out for lunch.
Okay.
And I was really hungry because I eat like I just got out of jail.
Okay.
So I was eating, and then she's like, wow, you ate really fast and you didn't even offer me. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. That was rude of me. I didn't mean to. And I had a little
Did
square
she
left.
not have her own food?
She did.
Okay.
Ugh, I know. First red flag.
This is
Annoying.
weird.
I had a little left. I think it was like a single mushroom or something.
back.
And I said, do you want this mushroom? And she goes, yeah. And she took it. I was like, wow, and you're selfish too. Anyway, so then we were talking about makeup, and I lived right in a corner, and I said, oh, I can do your makeup, but like I wasn't thinking about anything, but I should know because every time a girl passed, she kept on looking like this.
Yeah, because you met her on BFF, which is friends.
Yeah, BFF is
Not
friends.
dating.
Yeah, so I was looking for a friend, but she was looking for pussy. That's the difference.
There's
But anyway,
the difference.
so she came to my house, and at this point, I'm still like in my mind, I'm like, we're just like friends, right? And I'm doing her makeup, and I'm gonna do her eyes, and she's keeping her eyes open. She's like this, and I'm like, can you close your eyes? And she goes, yes. And she goes like this, and I'm like, can you close like both of your eyes? And she goes, yeah. So she closed both of her eyes, and then she moves her chin like up like this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I was like, okay, I think I just like brush her eye like this, and I go, okay, you're done, it's done. And then she said that I like women, but it's on when we have like a deeper connection. And I said, I didn't know you like women, because at the time I didn't thought I like women.
Right.
I admired women so much, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like a lot of work
It is a lot of work.
and rhythm. I don't have much rhythm. Right? What about you?
I think I have rhythm. I don't know what's happening.
Not about you. What's rhythm? Like, what's the worst date you?
The
you
worst
had?
day.
You can choose your worst.
Yeah, it's so. I just feel like I have a lot of bad
We
ones.
can
So
go through a couple if you have some.
okay, so one, I had went out with this. I love me a younger man. I went out with this younger guy, and he was trying to like really take me to like a nice place, but he didn't have it planned. And he was taking me to the west side, like west side of Chicago, which is like west of downtown, West Town, somewhere over there. But it's like the Girl and the Goat, like all these really nice restaurants on a Saturday night. You have to have reservations like months in advance. No parking, nothing. He did not plan this out. So he takes me over there and he's just like driving around. And I'm just like, we're driving around for 45 minutes. I'm like, well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, we're going to find something. And I was just like, I had a whole nother guy who worked at a city winery. And he was getting off work and he was like, do you want to come over here and have some drinks with me and my coworkers? And like, I'll feed you. And so I told the young guy, I was like, hey, can you just drop me off at this BP? And he was like, and what are you going to do? And I was like, I'm an Uber somewhere else. And yeah, he sat and waited till my Uber came and then he went. And I went out with the other guy.
Okay, good. At least
So
you're
that
smart.
was
You have
that.
options,
Yeah.
That's good. You have a plan A and a B. That's good.
I probably had a C somewhere too. And then I had I went out with this other guy and I was in college, so I had to be like maybe 20. But he was a pest and he just kept asking me out, and I finally went out with him and we went to this Chinese restaurant that I liked, and I remember him trying to give me a compliment, but it was such a bad compliment. He was like, you have big eyes. No, he says, you have big, beautiful eyes. And I was like, thank you. He was like, yeah, they're like cow eyes. And I was like, how did we get here?
It's like, okay.
And then he goes, then he left $1 for the tip. And I was like,
wow.
is that it? And he goes, they shouldn't have picked this job. And like, I left a bigger tip, and I was like, I am never going out with you again.
That's embarrassing.
It was real.
I like when
bad.
guys ask me, like, if we out, and they're like, do you got tip money? And I say, no. And then they hand me a bunch of tips, and I'm like, I like that.
Like at a strip club?
No, damn. I would never go in a fucking strip club with a guys a date. No, this happened at the
that's
Beyonce
fun.
concert, actually. Because we were in the suite, and you could go and get drinks.
Yeah.
But I didn't have my bag with me. I just had my phone and my ID.
Right.
So I go, do you want something to drink? And he said, yeah, because you could get it for free, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, you have tip money? I said, no. And then he gave me
A bunch of
bunch of
money for
cash.
tips.
I like
it when I
that.
go to the strip club and they give me tip money and I'll keep some of it.
I know, me too.
That's good. That's fun time.
What do you think the biggest differences are between the LA and New York stand-up scene?
Well, to start, you can get more stage time in New York. Way, 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 way more. Therefore, you're able to become a stronger comic, I feel.
Right. Second, I would say I think that the New York comedy scene is more developed.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to enjoy the whole show in New York.
I agree with you. Yeah.
If when you died, you got put into a room for eternity with people who died the same way, how would you want to die?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
I don't even know how I want to die. I just want it to be
Yeah.
painless. Just make me die in my sleep or something like that.
I also don't want to be like painless, like decapitated.
Yeah.
Keep my body together.
Let's see. People who died in their sleep. Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe.
Those are all drugs.
I know, but I would be on
Okay.
drugs too,
Okay, cool.
right? I mean, how else do you die painless in your sleep? Right? I think those two. I will think about something else.
Okay.
How did Jimi Hendrix died?
Drugs.
Drugs.
In his sleep?
I mean, he went to sleep probably and died.
Yeah. So Jimi Hendrix. Ugh, no, I don't want to die like that.
Okay. So a drug that doesn't make you throw up.
No. Yeah. Or maybe I'm sideways, so I don't like choke on my vomit.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then it's just like you just go to sleep and let the vomit out.
Yeah.
What was ruined because too many people started doing it?
TikTok. Comedy.
There we go.
I don't know
go.
why it makes me kind of cringe a little bit when people. I don't know why. Maybe I'm on the wrong. Okay, and that's okay. People get to experience what they want when they want. When they're like, I want to do comedy. I'm gonna try. Can I come in and do your show? It's like, do you know what? That's like me turning to a doctor and be like, I want to be a doctor. Can I just come and do like surgery with you next week?
Yeah.
It's like, you know how much time it took me to get here? I don't even speak proper English. Do you know how much time this took?
You're
Crazy.
like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
That is wild. That's yeah, I don't think I give off that energy that you could say that to me.
Okay, yeah.
People don't
I
say that.
would be scared if I didn't do comedy to say that to you. I'd
Like,
be like, she's gonna
yeah.
fuck me up.
No, I'm just like, I really just tell people do whatever they want to do, and then I just walk away. And so it's just like, all right, whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just hate telling people what to do or ask them. I don't have an opinion about what stuff. That's how you get canceled. Okay, don't tell nobody nothing.
I agree.
Do you have a go-to on-stage outfit?
Oh, I always use my jumpsuits, my denim jumpsuit, or like a black jumpsuit. But it's not.
We're the same. I
We
literally
are?
have
Use
like
jumpsuits
10
too?
one pieces, and I always wear them because
Oh.
they make my I have the boobs you had before. I'm a 34B, but like I got an ass on me.
Oh yeah,
And
I bet
so,
you do.
Yeah, I do.
I can tell by your face you got a nice ass,
Yeah.
respectfully. But I
That was like a joke.
I feel no. I mean,
Because it's like butterface.
I meant I was like, that sounds rude. If I was a guy, you'd be punching me in the face. But
Yeah.
because I'm a girl, you're not. So I have to say respectfully because I mean it in a nice way. Even though anyway, moving on. So I have two jumpsuits.
I just thought it because I have dimples, and it's like, oh, she has dimples, she gotta have a fat ass.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got dimples in my ass. It's called cellulite. I have a denim jumpsuit and I have a black one.
I don't have a denim one.
Yeah, I always wear the same thing, but that's because I don't know how to coordinate stuff, and I don't like buying clothes, so I always wear the same thing.
I don't like buying clothes either. I buy all my stuff online because I hate being out in public
Me
with
too.
a lot of people around me.
I agree with that. Where do you
Yeah.
buy your stuff?
I like Naked Wardrobe.
Oh,
and
I
then
love Naked
like,
Wardrobe.
Akira.
Akira?
It's a boutique based out in Chicago. They have one in Atlanta. I think they might have one out here as well. And so, like, just stores like that. Stores where I could find, like, really form-fitting for me. Because I am petite, but I'm, like, still shapely. So it's, like, something that's just, like, real skin tight. I like it.
I like that too. Yeah, that makes like your curves look good, but it's not too sexy.
And then when you put it on camera, it looks like even more. But then another thing
Ooh.
is, it's like I'm sexy, but like you don't see my stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't see, like, everything's covered. So
Yeah, but you can
just-
see you got a nice
Yeah,
body.
because now I'm just sexy with clothes all the way on.
Exactly. I like that.
Send me money.
I support that.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
And tips.
Now.
Not using a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe how attractive you are?
All right, who are you, Kevin Samuels? What are we
Just
doing? What is happening? What is going on?
I think I personally would say I feel like I'm a 6.
We're
but
not using numbers.
Oh, not?
No,
Oh,
so this
I
is the,
thought
the
you
word
were asking
no,
for
no,
a
no, no, no,
number.
God, no. God, no.
That's why I was like, is this a podcast? What is happening?
Jack, look.
No, without you. Because some people I asked them, they're like, I'm like a 7, and then it just ends there.
Oh, I was going to develop it, but okay. What are you going to say? So it's
So
the thing
just
again?
without using the number scale, you're just describing how would you describe how attractive you are?
Like, can you give us an example, please, Jack?
Yes, some people have said they're like
No,
an
of you. You
approachable-
tell us
What
you-
me? I don't know.
I
Like,
can bite the bullet. I'll bite the bullet.
please
Okay?
do.
So this is the thing. I don't feel hot.
I feel like you feel hot.
Hold on. I'm gonna get there. I don't feel hot, but I do things that will make me feel hot. Like when I work out. If I work out during that day, I feel good about myself. Therefore, I feel confident. Therefore, I feel hot.
Yeah.
Okay? But I feel, because I used to be a flight attendant in Abu Dhabi, and I met a lot of really gorgeous girls
Yeah.
that couldn't keep up with a conversation. But I can keep up with a conversation, and I'm funny, and I have good intentions. So because I'm like that, I feel hot.
Nice.
But if, like, if I had a bad day, I didn't work out, I ate shit all day. By shit, I mean donuts and fast food and stuff like that. I don't feel hot.
Okay.
But I feel like being nice and approachable makes you hot. So I always try to be nice and approachable, too.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm like, that must just work for women. Because if a man's just nice and approachable, I'm not like, oh, he's hot.
Oh, no, I am. I've dated a very ugly man.
Well, I mean, it wasn't because he was nice and approachable. It was because
Yeah.
he was tall and funny.
No, I've dated guys who are
Well,
not
for
that
me.
funny. Oh, for you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you have to be funny. Because what am I
Yeah,
doing?
exactly. I get
You
it.
got to make me laugh. How would I describe that? How attractive are you?
yes.
What makes you attractive?
Yeah, that works. What you're basically explaining your level of attractiveness without using a scale 1 to 10.
I think that I'm really attractive in this because I like to think that I'm like kind of like the sweet girl next door. I give off that vibe, but also like very, very, especially when it comes to men, I'm very understanding and very open and just like super chill as a girl because I'm always around men and I just know how shit works and I'm in entertainment. So it's like, I'm like your best homeboy with a vagina.
I don't think you look like a next door girl. I
You
think you
don't?
look like main character. You look like a bad bitch.
Well, you know, I try to dumb it down because I mean, I got on the t-shirt right now, but if I walked in
sense.
here with my one piece on,
I know. That's why I'm with my hair like this.
Yeah,
Because I
was
was like, I don't mind showing the crazy today.
yeah.
You know?
So I put this is actually like a piece of merch shirt, and so I put that on. But if this was a one suit, then I would have been like, yeah,
I get it.
fuck me, feed me.
If I knew you
Fantasy.
used one suit, I would tell Jack, hey, make sure the other girl uses her one suit too.
I
and
didn't
it will
even
be-
know it wasn't the girl. He was walking down the
Me neither,
hallway.
he
He
didn't
gave
tell
it
me.
up. He gave it up.
He gave it up?
He gave it up. He was like she.
Accidentally.
He's like she.
Wow. He was like laughing, so I thought it was like one of my good friends here because he was like excited
Did
about
you
it.
even know if we knew each other?
No,
he
it's
didn't.
been totally random. Some people know each other, some people don't.
I just knew it would be somebody that I knew. I feel like I know most of them, all the comedians.
Oh, no, I thought so too. Apparently not, huh?
Mm-mm.
It's okay.
What would be your opening line with your celebrity crush if you ran into them at a bar here?
I kind of like low-key met my celebrity crush at a show. I did a show with him.
A show.
Yeah, he does comedy too, but I didn't know he did comedy. I just thought he was an actor. Yeah, and
Are you
he,
gonna tell us who he is?
no.
Okay, when the camera's off, I definitely want to know.
So, I will tell you. He has a British accent, and like I noticed that all the ladies lost their shit. And I went on stage and I just did what he said. I did one of his jokes, and then I'm like, these are the ladies when said, and then I did his accent. And I think people were not expecting that. And then I did the ladies dropping their panties. And I looked to the left, and he was on the side of the stage, and he was laughing. And I was like, oh, I got it.
He's so easy. So, what would I say? I would just treat him like a regular guy. I feel like sometimes when I walk up to guys, I was out to lunch with you, and I walked up to he was a celebrity crush, but he's a star. And I just walked up to him, and I was just like, hi, I'm Brandi. I usually say that, but I say it very direct, and I think guys aren't used to that. And if I'm feeling real saucy, I'm just like gym shoes or heels.
Oh.
And they're like, why? I'm like, on our first date, I'm letting you like decide what I should wear.
That's interesting. That's sexy.
It is. It's just like being direct, and men just like their dicks get hard, and they're like, oh no,
Yeah, they like
It's
being told what
yeah,
to do.
they cannot. They're like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay.
Last question. Hardest you remember laughing?
Honestly,
Yeah, he wants to cuddle with you. Sorry.
have you ever met him?
I have
No.
not. This is my first time.
He's a diva, and he's very needy. I don't know where he got it from.
That's hilarious. What was the question?
Hardest you've laughed?
When I saw Tony Rock,
Oh, that's good.
I actually had quit comedy for a little bit. I was like, I don't think this is for me anymore. And it's just so hard. And then I saw him live in Dallas, and I was like, dude, he's just so like effortless. It's just so natural. I was like, how come I thought he is big, but I thought he would be even bigger. Like I thought, how come he's not even bigger? And I actually
Than his
met
brother?
him. Yeah. and I actually met him in person, and he's just like that. That's just who he is.
Yeah, he's super dope.
Yeah.
The hardest I laughed. It's not at a comedian.
No, it doesn't have to be a comedian. It can be just real life as well.
I can't even say the real thing because it's like it's too bad. But man, I laughed really hard. Just know that. Just know that.
Somebody fell. What happened?
No.
Can you give us a little tip to finish the show?
I can't tell you.
No?
I feel
Damn.
like it's just not.
We
the
wouldn't judge.
demographic for it. I can
Is it
never say.
sexual?
No, it's No. Okay.
Okay.
The hardest I've ever laughed though. Yeah, I don't know. I was probably on shrooms. So I'll just leave it there. And that was the second time.
All right. Thank you guys for doing the show.
Of course. Thank you for having us. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet everybody.